Hello, it's me. Airdrop.
Oh,
I've been
okay.
wondering me to come over between us. Discriminating letters, bro.
Exactly. What if that other letter went for milk and got lost? Yeah. Or cigarettes? Imagine.
What if he was there? You just never acknowledged him.
Yeah.
That's why the wives were telling you to be careful with your words.
Yes.
They also thought.
Yes, I thought.
Oh,
What if it was a guy when you woke up and you were like,
No, but you guys don't understand. Like the pressure, it felt like it was like a person that weighed like over 100 kgs. Like it felt like a big, strong person.
and you're not small.
No.
So, yes. Sir.
So then, like, and then I said, "Where's 10?" And I was like, "Where's 10?"
Megan, you will take anything out if I say anything
It's late now.
extreme, right? Megan, look me in my eye and tell me you will take everything out that's cancelable. Thank you. I don't have my own beauty ritual.
But I had to.
I woke up like this.
Oh. Well done.
Okay.
Yes, sis.
Beyonce.
Thank you.
Why did I say that? Okay, so then I think we can start off with a light joke. So I was playing PS5 in the lounge, right?
Okay.
And the light went off. The globe fused,
Oh, okay.
whatever. So I had to go get a step ladder because my real ladder left when I was 5. Tough crowd.
That's actually so bad. Chad is gonna be cancelled. That's why it's not love.
Bro, like, when you said step ladder, I knew where you were going. So I was like, oh, wait, I know this joke.
My first
Okay.
time. Okay,
Now what I give you.
I think the best thing to do then, since we got that out of the way, is
Hi.
welcome back. I know I'm here and I know you can see us there. Welcome back to CTRL ALT Adulting, the show for all us retro 90s babies who actually don't know what we're doing. We finally got to the stage. We're hitting 30s now.
Cruising.
30s. We're cruising.
For
And
bruising.
like we say, we were never ready. You know? But with that being said, Jets, how are you?
I'm quite happy, eh? I've been sick the past few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You really take for granted your health when you're sick, eh?
You see, now you're really acting old. We just said we got 30.
No, but seriously, I felt like I was dying. I know they call it the man flu
Yeah.
because they say we exaggerated a lot. But bruh, I was dying. I was literally dying. I couldn't swallow. My throat was swollen. I was coughing every 2 seconds. You literally can't do anything, bro. When you're, I don't know if it was the flu or cold, but yeah. But I'm healthy. Chad, how are you, bro?
I'm fine. I'm a bit concerned now that I'm sitting there. But I'm fine now. Look, but I've
It's
been
not
good.
contagious. It's not
Are
contagious.
you sure?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but let's just say it's not
Okay, no,
contagious.
I'll take your word.
His doctor said it's not. It's okay.
okay.
That squiggly handwriting said no.
Did you see a doctor?
No, we actually had a discussion about seeing doctors.
I saw in the last one you said unless you're dying. But like
You said you were dying.
yeah, you just said that.
Turns out, even if I'm dying, I will not pay that. I will not pay that consultation fee.
But he said your name, but most people who have never seen you unless they've seen our previous one or unless they follow your YouTube where you just journey cars. So will you
Yeah.
give this brand new audience a little intro into the debauchery that is you?
Debaucher sounds negative.
Bro, that's why I was like, I had to process, but it's fine.
What does it even mean?
Some of us went to other English classes just so.
Sounds
But
like mortuary.
For those who don't know me, what?
Sounds negative.
It is. Debauchery is like...
It is negative?
Yeah, it's very negative.
That's so, bruh.
It's like, you know, like in who's that bruh from GTA? Lamar.
Yes, Franklin.
Franklin's bruh.
Yeah.
He just catches on to debauchery.
So now I'm associated with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
He would catch on debauchery.
Yeah.
So he's naughty.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Chad, that actually describes you perfectly.
how?
Knowing you for the 30 years that I've known you. Okay,
You
maybe
don't know
not.
me for 30 years.
Let's call it 20. Let's say
2024.
Okay, fair,
24.
fair.
Everyone met in grade 1. 24.
You haven't been an angel,
Okay.
or have you? Knowing how I was, and you were close to me.
Hey, you want to talk about demons here, my bro?
Okay, let's not, but introduce yourself. Continue introducing yourself, bro. My
Okay,
bad.
before I tell Brent's story, my name's Chad. If you guys don't know me, you should know me. But if you don't, my name is Chad. Some of you may follow me on YouTube, just like Michyle said. But yeah, I am friends of these two debaucheries.
A car guy.
And yes, I'm a petrol head. And
A gamer.
Sorry, Livy.
I think this guy knows me better than me.
Ex-soccer player.
Oh, bro,
Are
could you
you-
call me an ex-soccer player though?
I retract my word.
I never even like.
I retract my word. Megan just sent me the dictionary meaning of it.
Okay, we're about to find out what debauchery
What did this guy
means.
call me? That's why I can't even say who I am, because I'm like, I don't want to be associated with what this guy just called me.
Also, why are you using words you don't know the meaning to?
No, I know the one connotation to it.
Okay.
So the one is excess in alcohol
So I'm an alcoholic.
at times.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
Okay, whatever.
The other one is excess in you have a child.
One
That's what you meant.
child.
And the other one is excess in drugs, but you're not a now pay boy, so it's okay. So excess in
So
alcohol.
your sentence about Franklin's.
was wrong.
No, he
homie.
does catch on. He's always there at the strip club when you go to those missions and stuff.
Oh, but he wants money though.
He's always there.
It works. It works.
Oh,
It
yeah.
works. It works.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
Our producer just sent it to me and was like, "Hey, just clear this up before you go any further."
But anyway, I'm Chad.
Chadwood.
These are my friends, unfortunately. And I've been invited to adult with these O's.
Yeah, because
And I
we.
can't back out because, you can't really age backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think, we just said we've been friends for what, 26 or 24, 25, going on
Grade
25
one.
years.
Grade one, we were
grade-
6 years
so,
old. We
yeah,
are now
24
30,
years,
24
right?
years.
So I think let us kind of set the tone for this since we grew up and we all grew up in Florida, right? I'm sure we all have that one uncle because me and you, or more me, but you with your car now, we all had that one uncle when we were younger who either his car couldn't go up a hill over a speed bump or he
That was
had
my
no
dad.
boot space.
That was my father.
100%.
That was my father, bro.
That's I'm like setting the tone because I think that's also it'll give them a little insight into how this came about.
Mm-hmm.
How is that going to give them insight about
How we all
your father struggling to get over a speed bump?
no man, how we all grew up in like Florida and what our childhood was
Oh,
like.
the culture.
Yeah, the culture,
culture. Okay.
and like how what
This is a cultural podcast.
You know?
I don't know if you mind.
yeah, like adults and things and
Okay, thank you. Welcome to our podcast, Chad.
Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate
and like
it.
how we
Happy to be
bonded,
here.
Because let's be honest, right? I'm at that stage now where I took mine out when we had Baba, but I had no boot space. And you also, if you had to put your sound in, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean that's why you have like another car for those.
Yeah,
things.
now
You've
Yeah.
got a project. Would you call it a project? That thing don't even move.
Yeah, don't move. It's not a project anymore. Yo,
moving the table.
You see, you came onto the pod and now you're just ruining. Just
Okay, I
I'm just trying to get
apologize.
the
So you
mic
guys are
right.
talking about not having boot space because
We're parents.
is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
That's what he
Sounds
said.
like you don't have boot space because
No,
your sound.
of that, but I'm saying like,
But-
now I'm a parent. I took everything out and I still don't have boot space.
But you've
you'd
never
be-
had boot space.
No.
You'd be shocked though, because there are men out there with kids plus that still don't have boot space.
100%.
I have boot space. I'm not a car guy. I'm not into the heavy sound.
Yeah, that's
Did you have space for your golf clubs?
Yes. Yes.
But
in the
you
back.
said you want to trade it in the last time because it's just a mission sometimes with all the golfing
It's
stuff.
a mission, but there was space, you know?
okay.
There was space, yeah.
like you could pack for a trip and go.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Must be nice, eh? Yo, imagine for these batches we were out there, like, can we bring our cars? We can't get over the speed hump. Is it safe?
Where's this place?
Where is this place?
Oh, yeah.
We see one hump and we're like, nah, bro, let's go back. Let's go home.
I've never had that struggle. I don't know how you guys cope with that. Stance life.
I think you just.
Going over speed bumps.
I think you just pick you pick your spot, bro. You pick your route and all those things.
But
Avoid the speed bumps.
Yeah, and if you can't, soldier on, bro. Go through that thing.
I want to ask you guys something, right? So now they know we grew up in Florida. They know your dad had no space, right? They know
He had boot space.
you just said he didn't.
He had enough boot space. He still had sound, but that's because he had a bigger car.
Yeah.
But he would still he still slammed that thing.
I
to the
remember
ground.
pepper spraying ourselves in your father's car.
Yo, what? Oh, that man shouted us when he came. Because he had like this, on his keys, he had pepper spray. And he said to me, hold the keys. So I held the keys. And him being, him, he was like, come and see this thing, bro. So I was like, okay, sharp. I gave him the thing and then he sprayed.
Bear in mind the windows are closed.
And now we're coughing.
I don't know the intensity of pepper spray. I've never sprayed that shit.
It's bad.
Bro,
Hectic.
It's bad.
It's hectic, bro.
Like we were crying, we were coughing.
My dad gets
Snot.
in the car. He's like, what the have you two been doing? Well, obviously, saying that while coughing. So, and we're just
Yeah.
sitting there like, hey, bro,
Like,
we
isn't
stopped-
it obvious?
We stopped coughing a while ago. I got in trouble, not him, obviously.
Yeah.
Because, he's not my son, you're
Yeah,
my
yeah.
He
son.
gonna go home.
Why'd you give him the keys? I gave you the keys. You're like, okay, that's...
You should have known better. But I was trying to ask you guys, right? So we obviously haven't seen each other in like what, a month-ish. I want to do a catch-up, man. Like a proper, like, since only opportunity we got to see in a month is to ask you to come on the pod since you're on a visit either of us. So like let's do a proper in real life catch-up.
You guys live far.
Technically you live
You
far
live far.
because we live closer to each other.
You the far one.
Yeah, actually, in this equation.
As a matter of fact, who still stays in Florida?
You guys live far. Well, to clarify, I don't stay in Florida.
The West.
Hamburg. Yeah, the West is where it is, bro.
Bro,
that's it.
Nobody's in the West these days.
Define nobody, though.
stays.
The West is vibes, bro.
I'm playing. Yeah, I haven't been there in a minute though. How is it there?
Vibes, like I said.
Has anything changed, really?
The thing is, everything changes, but also everything stays the same. What?
Just everything
I
changes.
almost bought that.
Yeah, it's like a Tupac lyric.
Yeah, I'm sure I heard it in the song once.
Nah, bro. Nah, but it's different, but like not that much different. The roads are still the same roads.
There's potholes. A lot more potholes.
But the road is still there. Just there's a hole in the road. That's all. It's not like Santon's any better, bro. Let's be honest.
Okay, true. But enough about potholes.
That's why everyone in Santon drives an SUV because the roads are rubbish.
Yeah, I was in Wombats recently, and you know the what is it with the cars that happened there?
Oh,
Campfest.
Yeah.
Campfest.
Campfest happened there, and the speed bumps there are all finished. You can see the scrapes from all the flipping GTIs or
Yeah, I
whatever.
was waiting for you to
being
say
scraped
something.
there.
Flipping GTIs.
Well,
But I'm legit. I want to like get a catch up, man. Because I had to get you on the podcast. Actually, get you like.
Yeah.
oh, you
to
can
us.
phone me.
Yeah, but you know me, I'm bad on my phone. You know, for me, it's
Oh, yeah,
it's
you're
not
bad
yet.
with phones.
It's
Yeah,
it
yeah,
must
yeah,
be in
yeah.
person.
And Michyle doesn't want to phone people.
Yeah. So what's been going on, man? I have stories for you guys, but I want to first hear what's going on.
Oh, okay. Well, things have been okay. I was also like sick like this guy, but I don't know with my, once you hit like a certain age, like now 30,
Mm.
it's like you start feeling like things move.
Oh, but I warned you about that.
Hey, bro,
Like your knee.
your knee, like if you have indigestion, you feel the indigestion. Those things, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's hectic.
100%. Yeah.
I switched from normal bread to like flipping whole wheat brown bread.
No GI.
Yeah, bro. And then I'm,
you say that your digestive system can't take it
yeah,
anymore.
bro. I'm just like, I'm having like one beer every 3 weeks.
Debauchery.
You know? Come on. Hey. So, yeah, it's like, you know, you can't go on a bender anymore because tomorrow you're bent. It's crazy. bro.
Physically.
Physically,
Like you're actually feeling
physically, emotionally, spiritually, everything just bent, bro.
This man said I feel it in my soul.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, man. But I mean, that's gotten better now, thankfully. But yeah, man.
No, but like, how's
life,
work?
Life is life. Work is. What can you say about work, bro? Work is work, bro.
No, but if
I
you
love what I do, so
There we
I don't really have an issue with work.
Mm.
You more also have an issue with people more than work.
Yeah.
You never really have an issue with your work. It's the
Yeah.
people that make the work. So yeah, bro, that's a breeze, bro. Like I design, I chill, I
You work
watch.
from home?
No. Maybe when I want to now and then, but
it's just us.
yeah, I go in office. I think I enjoy the office a lot because I like being out. Yeah, so that's fine. Yeah,
Wait,
bro.
so let me get this straight. You with Michyle and Megan?
No.
No. I am working.
Your own entity.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, not my own. For
Okay,
some-
okay.
For someone,
Oh.
he won't see this.
So
He won't see this. You know what?
so Megan, Michyle, and Chad work together for
We worked for cryptocurrency vibe.
for a cryptocurrency vibe.
Company.
Don't say vibe. It makes it sound like a scam.
Bro, like I don't know what to call it.
We worked for
It's an investment
legitimate-
company.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an investment,
investment
company.
company.
And then we got hired to be part of the outgrowing branch of like crypto.
The
'cause that's
sister
Yeah.
company.
where they
so
wanted to kind of dabble
NFTs
into
and
all those.
a
And then
marketplace
you
and-
two decided to podcast in the office and got fired.
No,
No,
not even,
no,
bro.
no,
They actually told us to podcast for crypto.
No,
But because we
no.
goofies, I have to say it like this, but we goofies and you nothing.
Is that where the birth of Coins and Chuckles?
Yeah.
So the coins were supposed
from.
to be like, we're going to speak about the
Us
crypto
educating
stuff and
people.
educating you on like what's hot, what's not. Not financial advice, but like this happened in the market this week. And if you are looking to get in the market, like look at this. So that was the coins part. But the chuckles,
So you guys were advocating for your company,
not for the company. No, we were kind of advocating for the education of
education,
the industry.
purely.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then because, we're goofy, so the chuckles part kind of just outweighed the coins part. So then eventually it got to the point where we stopped telling people like, Versace just dropped a new NFT trunks. If you buy, it got to the point of, hey man, did you see what happened? And then we just started like riffing off that.
Okay. So now you doing your own thing and you doing your own thing.
Yeah.
The truth is, nobody really cared about the coins part of what we were doing.
Yes.
It was so tough for us to like get it out there. So we just started being stupid because people like stupid stuff.
And then when we were actually just purely goofies, then people were like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, they started to latch
Gravitate
onto
towards
that,
this.
yeah.
Well, calling people Down syndrome and stuff. Is that funny?
I don't recall.
Megan,
I plead the fifth.
I don't recall.
is that funny?
I don't know.
Calling people Down syndrome.
Technically speaking, I'm gonna crack a joke the way you cracked a joke, and I'm gonna repeat the same joke, and you're probably gonna cry, and it's gonna be good. So I will repeat exactly what Chad said. We were going over dark humor, and we were going over.
Mind
dad
you,
jokes.
this was a request.
It was a request from our videographer, the man in charge, Faisal. It was the man in charge of our cameras. And he was like, you guys are actually, like, you tell jokes really good. Like, your delivery is quite good. So hit some dark humor. So we're like, okay, we'll do it. And then this is our verbatim, word for word, tell you what Chad said. And I will not get cancelled. There's a whole new podcast. You can't come for me for 2 years ago problems.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Chad said,
You're gonna attract the same followers you had before. Just
probably,
so you know.
yeah.
Yeah. But go ahead.
So Chad said, I have a dog. Its name is Syndrome. I told her to get off my couch and said down. And that's why I laughed. And you see, I know off camera you're gonna laugh properly. You just don't want to do it on camera. I've
that
recovered.
is so wrong.
It's the same like
Ugh.
step ladder.
It's not the same like step ladder, no.
You're discriminating ladders, bro.
Exactly. What if that other ladder went for milk and got lost?
Yeah.
Or cigarettes? Imagine.
What if he was there? You just never acknowledged it.
Yeah.
You're assuming that the sun ladder is.
Whoa, what?
That's what you. That's
We
what you-
never said color. Though.
You.
Hey, bro.
Nobody said the sun ladder.
Nobody mentioned the color.
Those ladder situations happen.
You mentioned the color when you said the real ladder went for milk.
Those ladder situations happen.
Wait, what color are real
everywhere.
ladders that go for milk? Now tell us. We don't know.
Okay, we are talking about Chad and his background.
So we were catching up, right? And
Yo,
you started
this guy,
asking us
man.
about the
Nice
past.
save, nice save, nice save.
No, I was just checking. Okay, so that's where you're at now. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
so you didn't get fired for podcasting in the
no.
office.
So
Okay.
basically what happened was
podcasting in the office.
the three of us just decided we kind of we've learned a lot and let's try this for ourselves. So then we went and started our own agency. Yeah, and then we did it for like a year. And then we were just like, okay, cool. It's not really going the way it is. And then we all kind of sat down and said, as adults, because we're in our 30s now, we had this conversation about your first paycheck and
Yeah.
rent and everything. We were like, okay, cool. Is it for us? Is it not for us? And then we all just like have a serious conversation and Chad was like, it's not for me. And it's a big decision actually. If you think about it, right?
It's mature that you came to that conclusion
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you know the best part about it is like for me that nothing changes. Like the relationship still stays the same.
Yeah.
There's so much respect to be like, you need to do what's best for you, and we're still good.
And I hear so many stories about going into business with your friend
Yeah, yeah.
and it's blowing up. Not in a good way.
But I don't think we allowed it
Yeah, so I
to
think
get to that point actually.
what makes it different is that a lot of people end up when you start a business with your friend, business gets to a point where you value, let's say,
Money.
the business over the friendship, and that's where the friendship fails. But in reality, if you look at life in general, this is going to get deep, but if you look at life in general, like, what should you be valuing? You know, in our case, we valued our friendship over any sort of business, any sort of venture. So before that can deteriorate, let's say that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, because even got to
So-
the point where now we just outsource your company.
Yeah,
Like you still technically work with us. Just in
exactly.
your own
yeah.
Yeah.
capacity. But-
So it's better that way.
So
So I'm still waiting for the moment you and Megan.
just part ways.
Yeah, because something's gonna happen sooner. You're gonna say, "Oh, Megan, you have a stanky leg.
What?
Do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg." Megan will say, "Hey, fuck you fucking bitch." And then boom, there goes our podcast, and then it's just Chad and I.
It's the fact that he adds at the end. There goes the bonus, just Chad and I.
But it like almost always never works out.
Yeah.
Business with a friend.
Yeah.
Eh?
But I think
All depends, though.
look,
Do you know anyone?
I don't.
Like maybe your parents or your uncles
yeah,
or
yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay.
they
I
went
do
into
know
partnership with
my-
a friend of theirs.
Yeah,
my
and they're
parents
still
went
running,
into
yeah.
business.
And it's still
too.
running.
Yeah.
Okay, I know of failure stories. I don't know of like success stories.
Okay, tell us.
Yeah, like my parents went into. Well, they didn't go directly into. They considered it, but then
Both your parents.
I mean, my parents are both, aren't they?
They went into business with each other.
With friends.
Oh,
yeah. So
sorry.
it's like
Okay.
the two of us.
Yeah, yeah.
Go with.
Okay,
Megan
okay,
in the
okay,
car.
okay.
So, and then my dad pulled out because he was like, "Yeah, no." But that was like dodgy, bruh. So
Dodgy
Yeah.
yeah, it was like government stuff. So my
Mm.
father didn't want to really dabble into those things. My father's a very straight and narrow man.
Yeah, your dad
For
is
the most
very-
part. For the most part.
But no, but he is. He's like, this
You
is
got to do it right.
yeah, this is the path, this is the grind. Like your dad is very old school, blue collar, like
Yeah.
So how do you explain the earrings?
What, your dad
For
or
me
him?
or-
For
my
you.
Like,
How did your father allow that? Is what I'm trying to say. You said he's blue collared.
Yeah.
Firm,
not
straight.
like that though.
No, but
but like
If he saw earrings, he would be like,
Nah, he's
"Get
not
your
like that.
gay
I mean, he-
ass out of my
he-
house."
No,
he
not
has
like that.
earrings.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so he really couldn't fight me when
My
I was
bad,
like,
my bad,
bring
my
those
bad. That
holes.
changes everything. Okay. So yeah, bro. Okay. Mix,
we're
what's
talking
happening
about,
with
like,
you? What's
life,
happening with you,
bro.
Mix?
I have so much shit to tell you guys.
Yeah.
So,
He's
Been a month.
He's been
Yeah.
fixing phones.
what?
You've been fixing phones.
Oh, because he looks
Can you-
but he looks Pakistani.
Screen fucked
Michyle
up.
cuts his man bun off.
Screen butter give you good price.
Nah, I can't tell my story without coming across as racist. You see what you did now? Okay, so first things first. This happened a couple of months ago, but I'm still not over it, man. Like, it happened for my birthday. So Noah and I went for a couples massage, and so like I need to be very very careful because I got checked off camera by both mine and Brent's wife and the producer. Like, pick your words wisely. But basically, this thing changed my life.
Whoa.
Like,
So
but
you went for a couple's massage. Was the lady
there was two ladies,
massaging you?
yes,
Okay.
but when I say I don't mean like
Were they hot?
no, like I don't.
It's the way you had to think about that.
No, because I was like, do I say it and get, like be wrong because I'm not
No, I'm playing. Yeah.
beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But so basically, long story short, like this lady decided she's gonna do a chiropractic adjustment. She's gonna hit me with cupping. She's gonna
Eish,
hit
that
me
sounds
with
good.
like she aligned my chakras and everything, like everything. Because we went in, I was told it was gonna be that like just normal. She gave me with a deep tissue sports massage.
Yeah.
But the part that killed me was I didn't know it was an Asian lady. So I fell asleep before, and then she said, please turn around. I'm not gonna say it like that, but she said, please turn, like, you know,
Michyle, I want to ask you one more time. Was she hot?
no,
An Asian masseuse
no,
that wasn't hot?
no,
We interrupt this program to bring you.
Ladies
Didn't
out
see her
there.
face
no.
until she asked you to turn around.
Yeah,
So you would have known nothing if you didn't turn around.
yeah, 100%. Because when she asked me to turn around,
Bro, you have to be careful.
then she was like, just stand, like breathe out. Bruh, she took my leg, she twisted me all different ways. My back was cracking. My back sounded like, you know, the styrofoam, not the thing when the bubble wrap, man.
Yeah,
When you
yeah.
hey, just but like she rolled it.
Was this guy on Epstein Island, though? The hectic stuff, yeah. Though.
But I promise you, like when
You felt amazing after that, eh?
I've gone for surgeries, I've gone for rehab, like a deep tissue massages. I have the machine that you put on afterwards to like recover. I've done that boot thing for like the cryo. What?
Yeah.
Nothing
compares.
to this little lady that just like hit me with the elbows and her knees and things. And I walked out. I was like, yo.
I won't lie. I thought that story was gonna go somewhere.
yeah, I also thought, like-
Exactly. You guys are dirty,
But
man.
now he also says little lady. Now, was it a child?
no, you're thinking so
Ah,
vibes.
bro.
No.
I'm just worried about you,
So,
bro. It's
stop.
been a month.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
it's been a
keep
month.
that off. Let's
That was
keep
that
it
one,
off.
right? And then let me tell you guys. So there's a cow next door by my place, right?
A whole cow. A whole cow.
like a whole animal, like a whole cow. And everyone thought I was crazy because I was hearing, like, I was playing FIFA, Baba was sleeping, now I was chilling in the room, and I'm hearing moo, moo. And even before that, during the day, I'm hearing moo, moo the whole time. But it's like sporadic. So what it does is like it does it, and then I would run and be like, did anyone hear that? And then like, no, you lying, like nothing.
Yeah.
Why would they be a random?
Imagine
whole
if you were
cow.
someone who abuses drugs, hearing that moo, moo,
You get
moo,
me?
you think it's normal though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So now I'm running in the house the whole time. Did you hear that? Did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear?
That's true, man.
She's like, no, what are you smoking?
Yeah,
There's
yeah, yeah.
nothing. Then eventually, it gets to like 10 o'clock at night. As I heard the I ran inside, I pulled the cow and moo. I said, did you hear? She's like, there's an actual cow here. Did I not for my mother? I was like, did you know there's a cow? Did you hear it? She's like, oh, my mom burst out laughing. Like, I forgot to tell you there's actually a cow next door.
Oh, she knew.
I've known for like a day or so.
So your mom knew
My guy.
and she said nothing.
I'm running up and down the yard the whole time. Like, I promise everyone there's a cow next door. No one wants to believe me.
Did you see the cow?
No.
Apparently, we need to get used to it because Megan was telling me it's becoming a norm for people to keep cows as pets. Eh? So is your neighbor's cow a pet?
No, it's there for religious purposes. So they opened up, I think it's called an ashram. I don't want to get butchered for saying it the
What
wrong
cult
way.
is this? You don't mind me asking.
Hindu. Or
Hindu.
Indian, but I'm sure they're Hindus.
Hindu.
You married
I'm a
now.
husband now, damn,
Yeah.
and you guys are fathers, okay?
Mm.
Okay, but anyway, sorry. So Hindu, there are sub
Like denominations, right? Like Christians. So like the same way you'll get like Anglicans,
Yeah.
Catholics,
full gospel.
that one.
Okay.
So I think they're Hindu.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, an ashram is like the
Priest.
the-
Pope.
the priest's private residence where you come and do prayers and
Oh, it's a
Give offering.
residence.
Do you give offering?
give offering and like those
Okay,
vibes.
okay.
Sure.
And then the cow is like a spiritual, a spiritual animal.
This man said
So because like I know in India they like it's a sacred animal. Like they don't eat it or harm it, and then they put like the flower things on it and they walk them through the streets.
not
and-
an elephant.
That also, but like there's many, but that's one
Ah,
of
I see
them.
what you're saying. Yeah.
So like the whole purpose, like you come here and like I don't want to say like
So have you seen people come in and out?
yes, because
So it's not a home
it is a home. So
that
that
they use
the-
as.
yeah.
Okay.
It's like your pastor saying you can come and have prayers by his house,
Yeah. yeah.
like that vibe. But I do know that people come in because you hear the drums and the vibes at night, like at 11 at night. So like apparently last week or either Easter week,
That's their prayers that they do.
yeah, they were doing the prayers where they're like, but also it's unnecessary because they never got like permits and things. They just rocked up here.
Yeah.
So like it's also unnecessary because if there's 5 people, you don't need to be mic'd up, bro.
Is he mic'd up?
Yeah, all of them are mic'd up, like speakers, like proper, and then you just like it's loud.
That's crazy.
And what language are they speaking? You know?
English?
No,
Not English.
What language do Hindus speak?
Migs will send the screenshot now. No, we'll pick it up.
Hindu?
But
I don't know.
Is
bro.
it?
I don't
Isn't
know.
Hindu a language? I don't know. As much as it's is it? I don't know. Hindi. That's the one.
Hindi.
I was
you see,
close. I was
now,
close.
Megan even sent me what the dictionary meaning of ashram is. That man was lying also.
What?
He was like, no, it's my private residence and you just come pray. Megan sent me the dictionary meaning, which is actually a spiritual retreat or community center where individuals practice yoga, meditation, other spiritual
So a
disciplines.
temple.
Vibes, yeah.
Temple
But-
home vibes.
Not a personal. That man was like, no,
I
because
guess you can call it an ashram.
yeah, but the way like so the police and everything were here, like
Yeah. Yeah.
the
Also, you need a permanent.
So the cow is
it's a place
gone.
of worship.
Yeah.
So the cow left, and then I heard moo again now in the week.
I love how he says the cow left as if it was like cow's like, okay, I'm gonna go.
I'm going on my own retreat.
I'll be back.
So it came back.
Yes, I heard it like 2-3 days ago, and I literally was sitting outside smoking pipe, and I was like, and even though I was like, that's become a joke now, so we just say he's moved back.
I mean,
'Cause we
what
don't
else
know-
can you call it?
Wait, it has a name. I'll find it. It's in the neighborhood group.
Oh, there's a
Yeah, bro.
bro.
We love cows. And the one lady was like, I paint cows with lipstick. I'd love
What?
to see the cow.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
I wonder if they eat McDonald's and all that.
They do.
probably.
Yes.
They definitely do.
But
Those
then
community group chats get wild.
no,
over
it's rough. Like I even had like arguments with like some of the people because I'm like, hey
Yeah.
man, Karen, relax yourself. There's no need for all of this
Yeah, Amy, I stay out of those. bro.
because because
I just read them.
I felt
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
for these people.
I'm there for the drama, but I don't want to be included.
I'm just there to know what's happening in my area, bro. I
Nah.
don't really care about
So-
your quarrel and your quarrel, bro.
You don't care. I love
Okay,
me a good
bro.
quarrel,
I
bro.
don't
You
care.
sit there with the popcorn. You just did.
Yeah.
I don't have time to
My
go
wife
and
and I
look at all
sit on the
that
couch
stuff.
and read those messages, bro.
Put the phone on the TV.
Yeah.
Put
Nah, it's
louder, put
entertaining.
louder, and then you hear that
It's entertaining,
from
bro.
So
WhatsApp.
you were now talking right about your wife and you sit on the couch. So like obviously we're all in very serious committed relationships, like life for life.
Life
My
is life.
wife's name.
That's why I never said it. You see, smart.
I'm playing. Go ahead.
So like obviously we've been in relationships with these our significant others for long enough, right? Our wives to like they have their rituals at night, like their soft life and like they pamper themselves and like so this actually got me thinking. I wanted to ask us on the podcast, like as friends that like 20 odd years together, like do we partake in soft life? And if we do, like what is our version of it? Because like I'm sure you've sat there and like you've been with her long enough to like she does her skin and all those type of things. And we had a conversation about like a business around this, remember?
yes,
Because they do it
yes.
so much.
Yeah.
So like as gents, do we partake in a soft life? And if so, like what is our version of it? I was very curious when I was like thinking about this in the week.
bro, you let her take the lead and you do exactly what she does. That's how I partake in it.
Okay.
You know?
So the face mask and the
Yeah, just copy exactly what she does. Well, she'll give you instructions.
I was gonna say because you've never done it, you can't just like
Yeah, no, but 100% I partake. How about you, Chad? Don't you partake?
Well, you kind of have no choice.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
if you really want to make your woman happy and she asks you, can I give you a facial? And you're out there like, no, I'm too much of a man. She's gonna be like, shut up.
Chad, don't be ashamed, bro. Don't be
That's what
ashamed.
I'm saying. Like, you
Do
do
it-
it, bro. And it's actually flipping amazing.
It's amazing.
It's
It's
amazing.
amazing how you feel after. I hate the process, washing.
Yeah, that's
and-
probably
Of course, there's a
the
lot of
tedious part.
steps.
yes.
Just to put on a face mask, because there's a lot of steps. You need to wash your face, clean it,
And there's
use
a
soap.
specific wet wipe you should use. Eh?
Mm.
Isn't like you can't just be like, yeah, give me the baby wipe. Nah, bro.
There's a lot of
It's
steps.
like, no, you have to use this facial wipe. And you're like, why? Then they say, just use it.
So
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
so am I the one who has their own? Like you guys just
You
use-
have your own.
yeah.
No, that's remember we told you can ungay yourself anytime. You can ungay yourself. Michyle. It's not too late. Michyle supports Liverpool, and now he's doing face masks
Ain't
on
nothing
his
wrong with
own
supporting
accord.
Liverpool, bro.
His wife didn't ask him to do this.
But we all know this man loves a soft
But
life.
she got me into it. So like at first I was the type that like I used the Dettol shower gel on my face and my body. And on my head.
I thought I was gonna say on my face and my.
Like, oh, what's going on now, bro?
But like that 3-in-1 shampoo.
Okay, but I think it's also you have to look at the fact that your wife is a like actual makeup artist.
Yeah, and
So
so into the
for-
beauty field and things.
So for you, your knowledge around that is maybe more advanced than someone.
no,
like,
but it was
like
only
us.
what like Meeks a year ago, 2 years ago. A year.
But nonetheless, you'd have that knowledge on hand before you even started your own journey.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
already knew
Yeah.
this is how you can do it.
Like now I got like the serums and everything. I love it. Like there's times when like we'll go to bed like like I told Brent, like our new ritual is like Baba goes to sleep and then we'll go and like make us our new things like smoke a pipe, relax, and then like we'll get into bed like and she'll do her thing, I'll do my thing, and it's just out there, man. Like also the problem is I've started to enjoy like being spoiled, like because she used to do it for me. And now I even like, I get mad. I'm like, hey man, you just don't do it for yourself. Like, I'm also sitting here.
You also want to be pampered.
Pamper me.
But no, I don't have my own
Yeah, neither
beauty
do I.
ritual.
But I had to
I
because
woke up like this.
Oh,
Ooh.
well done.
Okay.
Yes, sis.
Beyonce.
Thank you.
Why did I say that?
You can ungay yourself.
100%. We had to play into your spirit animal.
Hey, I'm not the one with the beauty ritual. Right? So what do you have? You have everything
No, so
for you only. You bought the stuff
Do
for
you
you.
share though?
no, we share, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
They
okay.
share.
Oh, okay.
But like there's certain stuff like there's like a moisturizer and then the one thing for the eyes for me. But I think everything else we share.
Yeah. Of course, there's different products for men and
Yes.
women.
Mhm.
You know.
Because
Do you think it matters though?
yes, it does.
You
Because
think we really have different skin
100%.
to the chickalicks?
I used
Yeah.
Noel's one thing, and literally my eyes swelled up.
Really?
Yeah, like I
But
used the one.
that's just an allergic
und-
reaction then. What are you allergic to?
Don't laugh. Dust.
What?
Dust.
Yes.
Yo.
But that I found out on the mine. And I used to work at the mine. Like
Okay.
you go in and because you could like you're around chemicals and stuff at the refinery plant, so they have to do like an allergy test on you. And then I was like, I lived for 26, 27 years not knowing I'm allergic to dust.
Dust. Yeah.
And I rocked up at the mine. They did a full allergy test. They prick you with everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my arm just went. And I was like, oh. So,
Damn, son. Okay, so it
Is
wasn't
that
that
the only thing though?
in the.
yeah, just dust and then asthmatic. But like, yeah, nothing.
Okay.
Oh, and
So we have different skin. to women.
yes, yeah. Because then Nawal used the one thing of mine,
Yeah.
and then she like her eyes like went like
This is the.
yeah.
And have you tried a lipstick on?
No. I see what you're trying, but no. You almost caught me there. I was like, I was like, okay. I see where he's running with this.
Blind.
No,
Smooth.
but I was interested in it because legit now that like this is a like 'cause you spend a lot of time with your partner, right? Like
All the time. You spend all the time. All your time you spend with your
it
partner.
sounds like he's complaining, doesn't he?
Yeah, like this is a safe space.
He's
bro.
a bit. Hi, my name is
I
Brent.
love. Hey, my wife's my best friend, guys.
Say that.
It's not
brother.
like that. It's not like that. I'm
Say
just
that
saying.
with more
Say
life.
that. Say that. All my time.
No, but I'm saying if you're not spending all the time with your partner, then
What are
you
you
know
doing?
your
You're the wrong
relationship is
person.
broken.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, sorry, you were getting at
So, like I was saying, like you spend all the time, right? On so
all the time.
so you're gonna pick up on mannerisms and like also like you said, sometimes not sometimes like for us, like the three of us, gaming makes us happy, right? So we love it when they partake in that habit. And then for them, the pampering and the taking care makes them happy. So they also love it when you partake with them in that, right?
Mhm.
So it's that vice versa thing.
Yeah.
So I guess when you spend all your time, say that's how you say it. Not-
Okay.
Oh.
I'm taking notes, mental notes.
But when you spend all your time, you can kind of pick up, and then eventually you will start enjoying the. Like for me, I was also want to be pampered, man. I think that just comes from like all the years, like you spoil everyone else, now you want to get spoiled.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
Nice. So,
I don't really feel like that. Do you feel like that?
I feel like,
like
that.
what?
You need to get pampered.
No, I don't feel like.
100.
I
I
don't
worked
feel like
hard.
that.
Mm.
You woke up like this. I worked hard.
But hey, yeah, to each their own. To each their own. I don't feel like I need pampering.
Maybe we're not mentally there like he is now.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe,
yeah.
Maybe we'll get there.
Maybe.
That's
We're chilling for now.
But yeah, like 2 weeks ago I did a face mask with my wife.
Mm.
You know, nothing special.
But it was good.
It was good.
Yeah,
It was good, yeah.
But you can't say like when you were done, you weren't like, yo, nah, this feels proper. Like
I didn't think about it after. I was just like, hey, that's nice, you know,
And you move on.
and you move.
Yeah, that's me too, bro. Like, cool. Let's go. What's next? Let's go.
feeling very alienated right now.
We got Michyle sitting like this, bro, after everything.
You know that thing, that meme
It's
where the maths comes at you fast.
Yeah. He's calculating the next
Am I
one.
the only one?
All men need to feel this. Bro. I can't be the only one.
No, Mix, it's nice. It's nice. You know, I never thought going further.
So
So
it's
it's nice.
good,
Yeah.
What's I gonna say?
Meeks, you had a segment of, I think it was called If You Know, You Know. Like a flashback, right? In terms of like, because we always do a little segment in where we're talking about the nostalgia, you can see on the table, the nostalgia of being a 90s kid, of being a millennial. We spoke about the skrs on the last one and the differences. I want to take us back to a flashback of the tech back in our day. Well, that sounds old.
Okay.
I felt like Carl from Up.
The first thing that pops into my mind is, do you remember Spur had these pins? And on the pins, there was a little game. You know those simple games where you move the card?
Oh, yes.
Remember those
That
pins?
was fire.
Yes.
That was like top of the line tech back then, and they were giving it for free. Is it Spur or
I
McDonald's or something?
I
Had to be Spurs.
probably Spur.
Spur, yeah.
Mac-
McDonald's would
Spur.
never give
No,
such an
never.
expensive toy. Yeah.
No,
But I
they don't
have
give pins.
I have bad memories of Spur.
What?
There was one birthday. I got a fish, and we were at Spur. We were all together.
You got the fish at Spur.
Yeah, as a gift.
I
Goldfish.
gave him the fish.
Yes.
Goldfish.
We were all together at the Spur.
Yeah, you were
at
there.
At
You
the
were
Spur there.
I don't remember the fish.
is it
I just-
14th
I remember the
Avenue?
food.
It was a sick ass fish, eh?
Yeah, proper.
Looked like those mini sharks. You know those mini
Mm.
sharks?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we were at Spur. Everything was good. Fish was happy. Obviously, fish wasn't happy. Fish was taken away from whatever. But got home and we were now playing. I think it was a PS1 at the time. We were all together. Bear in mind, and the fish was dead the next day.
Floating on it.
Floating this day,
In the tank.
yeah, in the bowl. It came with a
And now this guy has a child. How can you trust him with a child? Bro? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but at least he's got a companion with, so it's fine.
Yeah. No, I'll
yeah,
save
yeah.
your ass, man.
Fact.
I've looked after dogs.
Look at how they turned out.
My dogs are okay.
Yeah.
Now they buttes. Those dogs are buttes.
They're just gremlins.
On
but
the
they-
outside, yes. Mentally and emotionally, they are
Scorned.
finished.
Okay, so for you, it was the pins, right? For
The
me,
pins, yeah.
For me, Tamagotchis, man.
Tamagotchis.
Oh, that was fire.
So
You have to
can't-
keep that stuff
Yeah.
alive.
Mm.
I
Oh yeah,
genuinely-
you have to keep that shit
Yeah,
alive.
bro.
So even though the fish died, I never had a Tamagotchi that died.
You didn't kill that.
No. So I think also like as kids, I think Tamagotchis prepared us to like look after kids one day
I think so, yeah.
because we had to feed it. We had to like there was like you had change like the like environment it's in and everything like that.
Yes.
Give it water, all those things. Like play with it every now and then so it doesn't get bored. Like
yeah.
it trained
Yeah.
us. So now we've gotten like the the kid thing, like the pins. We got the Tamagotchis when we were like pre-teens.
Yeah, like you're
Mm.
like you're in between teenager and still a kid.
So now let me
Yeah.
throw this one in. Mix it. You
Mix
guys
it.
remember that one?
Yo.
What are your names?
What was my
I remember
name?
mine. Chadas. That's it.
Really?
Yeah. CHAD.
You never had the symbols, nothing.
No, I had
I don't
symbol-
remember this.
mine
I think
was
I had a
super
cool, you know the cool symbol with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
glasses? That's probably the only one I like.
What? Did that exist back then?
Yeah, bro, back then, yes.
Is it? Eh? Mine was cool as fuck. Like, cool as fuck. I think.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, something like that.
Is this how you like want to remember it or actually was?
Yeah, like I'm trying to understand. Was it that or was it like
Nah, I don't remember.
okay.
But I know it was some fancy ass name.
Yeah,
you
like
also
that.
have like symbols and stuff. emojis
Yes,
and
yes.
stuff around it.
I used to make faces with the
Mm,
Yeah,
underscore.
Yes, yes,
yeah.
Yeah. What was yours, bro? Do you remember?
I do, and it was so cringe.
What?
Tell us.
Charmer boy, but with
Chama boy.
but with the dollars and the things
Oh,
and
the dollar.
yeah, it's cringe.
Hectic, bro.
And you know what's worse? I'll never forget this. You and I were walking when we walked back the tunnel from school, and we obviously split either your house or my house, right?
Yeah.
And then there was this one.
And the tunnel was horrible.
That's-
bro.
that's-
Yo,
that's
that
It
bad.
smelled like
dirty.
piss every
Yo.
day.
Yes.
It's crazy they let us walk through that as kids.
Yeah.
If you think about it,
It's crazy that we did it. That's the thing.
because like
We had to. It was either go under that bridge or go
go
right around.
Yeah.
or
Right around to Goldman Street. There by the,
Ah.
or
the-
actually jump the line,
Which was
the
more
railway
dangerous,
line.
obviously.
or jump the railway
Yeah.
line, which is
But
not
Yeah,
gonna
your,
do
your
that.
story.
But
you were
like,
still saying.
but I'll get to the story. But like, think about like, I remember now. I'm like, I used to run there, like through there, like being terrified of those bechies, like the homeless people just used to be in the
There
tunnel.
was that one homeless uncle. Do you remember him? He was like, he always had the stick
Yes,
and he'd always be there.
and he'd wait and chase.
you chase us if we're annoying him.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like we were scared of that though. But also, we also felt some sense of calm when he was there. Because it's almost like, yeah, no, this uncle's always here.
Mm.
That's fine. He's
Oh,
mentally
yeah,
unstable, but he's
yeah.
good.
Because I remember like the lights and stuff were also off in the tunnel. It was dark.
Yeah, it was dark.
Off and then on.
No,
So the
it was-
tunnel would go up,
Mm.
darkness, and then you go left to kind of get the station. So there's a gap of light.
Mm.
After
And
that gap of
pure
light,
darkness.
it's dark again, and then it comes up and turns.
And then you just see the light at the end of the tunnel, so to
Yeah,
speak.
bro. The only time I actually enjoyed that tunnel was like when we went as a group of friends down there.
Yeah.
Bro,
That was
I
fun.
remember girls from primary school used to go through that thing.
So
No
this
problem,
is where
bro.
my story was heading. So with the MXit thing. So being dumb as kids. So walking through the tunnel and I'd never had MXit, but I wanted to act cool, you know. So there was this girl. I think we were in grade 2 or 3, and she was in grade 7. And she was like, "Hey man, what's your MXit handle?" And I was like, I can't give you that, but I can give you my number. Not knowing it's one in the same thing. It's just your name changes on the thing. Did I not feel so cool when I walked out of there? I was like, man.
Yeah.
And then I just heard them laughing when they got out of the tunnel. I was like, hey, why are they laughing? And then someone else that was with us told us, you know, your number, you must sign up for MXit, and then you'll just make your fake name or whatever.
Yeah, you had to sign up, bro.
Who was that girl?
For the life of me, I can't remember.
Really?
But I also,
Or you just being safe?
no, and for the life of me, I can't remember.
Was it Kershaw?
They were in the same grade, remember?
We were in the same grade.
So it can't be her.
it was a grade 7. We were in like grade 2 or 3.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so someone in a higher grade.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
I
I-
don't remember anyone on high grades. Damn, son. Oh, that's the flex. You flexing on us.
No, I'm not flexing.
Weird flex, but okay.
No, I'm not. I'm saying like I remember that about MXit.
Yeah.
So I felt like I got home and I was like, oh my god.
You had to sign up for that thing, bro. It was
But for
wild.
Mix It.
Yeah, it's not like with WhatsApp where you just download WhatsApp and then for your number, then it's done. It's like you had to literally download MXit, then put your number into MXit.
Is
And
it?
this
I don't
is
remember.
Do you guys remember all the lingo? Like DC.
Oh, yeah,
DC
DC.
LMP. Last message, please.
And then,
Oh, yeah.
did you guys
Oh,
used to
bro,
talk to
that's
those
crazy.
chatbots also? Like the early versions of
Oh,
chatbots?
Mula and
Oh, bro,
whatnot.
yeah.
That thing was basic chat GPT. Think about it.
Yeah,
That-
eh?
yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was early chat GPT.
Like I used to speak that Joker thing and just talk nonsense.
Joker, there was a Joker.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
a Joker there as well. Do you remember like the customized MXit you could download from like Napster?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You get like the Playboy MXit
Yes.
or like the Dragon Ball Z MXit. There's like so many, but those ones would bug out.
Mm.
So you'd be chatting, and I'd be like, "Yo, Brent, wood," and then poof, it just bombs out.
Yo,
Then I
yeah.
have to re-download
Times are
it.
tough, bro.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's-
Even for music, we had to go to Napster.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah, to
Yeah.
get us.
And LimeWire, if I remember correctly.
There were a few of them. Wap
Yeah.
Trick, I think.
Oh, yeah.
right?
But no, that was full of ads.
Yeah.
But that's
yeah,
how they
yeah.
paid for
Pop-up-
the stuff back in the
Pop-up
day.
ads, bro. It was annoying. And then when you had the E250s and you punch in that code,
Yeah.
and then you're like, "Give me the code." So there was always one, bruh.
Who had the code?
had the code.
And that man would gatekeep that code, bro. And then you're like, "Hey, Michyle, bro, I see your phone is loud. Where do I get it?" Nah, you must go ask Megan. Okay. Hey, Megan, where did you get the... Nah. Brent. Then, Brent, bro, can I have the code? What you gonna buy me?
Hey, that thing was loud though, eh? Remember?
Unnecessarily loud,
It was
that's right.
loud. Loud. It was like an actual speaker. It was so loud. You couldn't hear what they were saying
And it was
in
a
the song
like-
because it's just...
Yeah, that's all you heard, bro. And then you'd walk like this.
Yeah,
to
to make it
cup
louder.
Oh, bro.
I remember once doing this one. And then it made it echo as well.
yeah.
Nah, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah,
no, but that
technology's
was vibes.
changed.
I'm
since
seeing
then.
this Mr. Video thing now.
Yeah.
That was for me as a kid.
Oh snap! Yeah.
Absolutely loved
In the
it,
last
bro.
episode, I was telling Brent about how me and you used to walk to the one on top at my place.
Yeah,
And that lady,
that's a liquor store now.
yeah, I saw a blue bottle, whatever.
Yeah.
I was telling Brent how that lady used to give us the posters, or like as kids, we had a tab there, which was very responsible of her. Like,
She liked us, but also I think she knew where you lived.
it got worse and worse and worse.
Remember, if you do anything, I know you.
Dude, that time it was like heavy community based.
Very
So like,
true.
yeah.
they
yeah.
knew, bro.
You had to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
They
had to
know.
know.
And
yeah,
the
because
thing
they
is-
saw us there every weekend with our parents.
True. And it was a mission for you to get to the place, even though you lived down the road.
Remember those dogs?
Those dogs, bro. Hey, the one day, Brent we're walking, myself and this bro, and these dogs. So there was these two. I don't know what dogs they were.
Rottweilers,
They
I'll
were
never forget.
Rottweilers, and they would like
As
bark,
dark as Satan's soul.
and they would like bang
Bang the
against
gate.
the wall, the actual wall.
Oh yeah.
We're walking, bruh, and these dogs are banging, and don't we hear rubble fall, bruh, and we check, bro.
The
And
wall
then
broke.
The wall,
Yes.
they broke the wall, bro.
And they were
Me and the so
standing like
ran.
this.
What dogs?
Rottweilers, bro. So thankfully they never chased us, but we were gone.
I didn't chase you guys.
I think they were too worried about the wall falling. They
Yeah.
were looking at the wall. When we saw that wall, bro, gone.
Yo, I've never had
We
that.
were
Yo,
gone, bro.
face to face with a strange
Yo,
dog.
bro.
I've never had that.
I've had a couple.
Who legitimately barks at you every time you walk past.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the moment that wall came down, sorry, like I remember Chad and I just looking at each other because they would think of Layla, but like a bit bigger. And then just the wall came down, standing like this, looking at us,
Black as night, bro. Like they were
gone.
they
Like
were
you know
full
in
black
cartoons
dogs.
when the person sprints and there's a like puff of smoke.
Yeah, yeah.
That was us.
We forgot what we wanted at the video show. We were like, yo,
That was my life.
going home now, bro.
Did you guys even like consult each other like, yo,
No,
the
we
wall
didn't.
fell
No,
down.
we never, bro. We're like, yeah, bro, put on a movie, bro. It's fine. Let's get over what we just watched. And then the next day we went, and it like the wall was down, but the dogs weren't there, so the owner must have like put them at the back or something.
Oh.
But the mere fact is, when we left and we saw the wall was down now, we were like,
We're not going back.
do we
there.
walk
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
not?
And
So
then-
what did you guys do?
We walk around. So we walk.
Yeah, bro.
Took the long way.
Yeah.
we legit took the long way, bro. We said, nah.
So I like this. We're talking about the tunnel and childhood things, and we laughed at my mixer story. But on this, I want to kind of ask you, gents, the question. Tell us something that is unique to growing up as a person of color, specifically colored people, because we've been friends for so long, we've known each other's families for so long. Like, I'd like to know one takeaway or snippet of, that you can say, growing up colored was this for me that other people might relate to. Like, I want to go through that with each of us. Like one thing from a childhood or anything.
Okay, I think I have one. Using the same bath water as your previous sibling. As coloreds, I don't think any of us 90s kids grew up with money.
No.
At least today there's some
Yeah.
colored children who's growing up in money,
Yeah.
None of us grew up in money, And in my household, I'm not sure. Is it the same with you guys? We had to share bath water.
Yes,
it was
yes.
the same, bro.
Bruh.
And
how
it'll just
crazy
be
is
add a
that?
bit of warm, like just a little bit extra just in
Yes,
case it gets cold.
yes.
And that bath wasn't big, huh? That bath was like
Yeah.
Yeah.
very little.
And guys, water's cheap, man. Now that I think about it, why were our parents doing that? Water's cheap. It was probably even cheaper back then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
I can
we
relate
are
to that one.
deprived for what? But maybe it was hard. I don't know. I haven't really asked my parents how hard it was that we couldn't afford.
I think for
water.
me, like to add on your point,
Yeah.
is back then takeout was like a once a month vibe.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a real
Yes.
It was
occasion.
like
Your-
it's either you earn takeout
Yes.
through your report or whatever.
Yeah.
Or like
It's a special occasion.
it's a special occasion,
The-
but it was like once a month.
The answer was always you have McDonald's at home.
It's either that was
Yeah.
always the answer, and then your mom makes this like burger with like Albany, and you're like, that's not McD's, bro.
yeah,
but like-
yeah.
Not even bothering to cut off the thing.
Yeah, bro. She's like, look, I can. Like, no, mom, it's fine. But
No,
like,
I would fight to stay at McDonald's, not take it home, because remember how McDonald's
they had the
was
play area.
with
that
the
was
whole
a
play
vibe.
area,
Yeah.
with the
And they used to have the
smelling
game
like
stuff,
feet.
remember?
The
They used to, eventually they introduced like the consoles and stuff like that. and-
yes, it was
More so
nice.
Spur
to
though.
go to a
Spur
restaurant.
was
Yeah, yeah.
top tier with that.
Yeah.
Like you'd play the Need for Speed 2000 Porsche
Yeah.
edition. You'd sit there and then you'd get like your parents coming all the way upstairs because that
Just
Yeah,
call
yeah.
you, yeah.
and he's like, hey,
Hey, come
the
eat,
food's
you
ready.
fucking, in
Oh,
front,
yeah,
in
like,
front
I
of
don't know why,
everyone.
But 90s, like parents in the
But mama, with
90s
my new
were
friend,
like
my
always
mama.
on edge, bruh.
Can I just play with my mama, please? Get your fucking butt downstairs.
Yeah,
And it was always underneath, like they mumbled it,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like the
yeah,
other
yeah.
parents
Yeah,
would do.
yeah.
It's the mouth. It's the mouth. come.
But no special occasions only, eh?
Facts, bro.
Special
Can I
occasions.
just like
Now you feel like you have takeout more than you actually eat.
Now eating at home is a special occasion.
Yeah, bro. It's like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
there's 7 colors. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
okay, so yours is the takeout.
Yeah, I would say.
So I'd like to expand on that. It was takeout, but my mom had this thing where like every second Friday, like she used to come home late sometimes. She would like tired, want to work or like, cook whatever. So she sent us to the Constantia Bakery on the top there. Go buy Russians.
that place is still
and chips.
standing.
I know. I know.
Yeah, bro.
And then it used to be like a 50 rand meal to feed a family. Like back then, big ass chips, and then you get the
Yeah,
Russians and stuff.
And then it opens with a paper bag.
You know. So
Yeah, no, that's colored for
Heavily
real.
salt and vinegar.
That's colored for real.
Heavily, bro.
it gets worse. I lost the 50 rand on the way there.
How
So
did you make?
listen, I had to go back home, and now you already know what's coming. You have to lay up, like you said.
That 50 rand sacred, bro.
You know.
Bro, back then that was 1,000 rand.
Yeah, bro, that 50 rand is sacred, bro.
Also, now your mom doesn't want to cook because she's tired. Now you coming with stories.
Yeah,
also,
you just pissed her off.
then I got home and I was like, I don't know, but also I don't know where this 50 rand is. Go look for it. I walked the street, my guy. I had to walk out of my house and go walk and be like, 50 rand, 50 rand. Where are you, 50 rand?
I would have said, Mom, there's food at home.
Yeah, bro.
But like, think about it now, right?
Funny enough, you couldn't say that back
No.
then. Like now, like our kids, okay, my kid, she says a thing like it is, bro. I'll tell her like, hey, listen, we don't really have a lot of money right now. And she's like, yeah, but you got a card. If I had to say that, no, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I see what you say.
So I'll just stand there and I'll look at her like, because I feel defeated now. I'm like,
Yeah.
I do have a card, but like, yes, there is money in there, but like not
Because
for
it's
Not
this.
McDonald's money.
Yeah, but it's not for this, bro. Like, yeah, man. You know,
It's-
if
because
I have to say that to my dad,
Yeah,
it's like, who
You
the
would-
hell do you
But there's
think
no
you are,
malice
bro?
in it with your
But,
daughter.
yeah, but
Yeah,
also
you
you
also-
wouldn't
It's playful,
you wouldn't
yeah.
even like
You wouldn't think
you
it,
wouldn't fathom that like
yeah,
that backhand would get there before you even finish that sentence.
bro. Like, and the thing is, like you were saying now, and like I alluded to, is bro, like our parents or 90s kids' parents were angry all the time. Okay, not all the
Yeah.
time, but it felt
Yeah,
when they spoke to
we
you.
are
it
way more
felt
chill than they were.
angry,
eh?
bro.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, mom, it's my birthday today. Yeah, I'm going, what the fucking spur? And you're gonna get up. You know, you're like, hey.
But do you think it was really that bad, man?
Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Why did they make it seem so bad?
I don't know. I think it's a generation they grew up
I know
in.
we weren't
that
wealthy, but I
leaks.
mean, to make your children use the same bath water.
This
guy is feeling it, bro.
He's scared.
I don't think it was
And
as
you're-
bad as they made it seem, man.
And you're the middle child.
I'm the middle, yeah.
That's bad for you, bro.
But there's two in front of me,
Yeah.
so I'm third in that bath.
Yeah.
Third in the bath, bro. That murky looking water, bro. You're like,
And also-
hey, yo, that water's the color of this carpet, bro. You're like,
Also,
oh, I'm washing in this.
Your brother played a lot of sports, so you know he took that bath.
Hey, bro, those hockey socks would come off.
Hey.
You'd put a foot
And
in
he's not
there,
a
turn
small
brown.
guy, bro. And your brother's not a small guy.
But
No,
yeah,
but-
I don't even. I should ask my parents. Was it really that bad?
Your dad's probably gonna laugh at you now to be like, I don't even remember that.
Because I mean, water's cheap, eh, guys? Water's cheap, right? Per month, I pay maybe 200 rand at most
You lying now.
for water in my house. Water and lights come out to 1.5, but most of that is the
Lights.
lights. Yeah,
What
water is not expensive, guys. Water is
It all
not
depends, I
expensive.
think, how
Also, you
use
don't
it.
need like a pool and things that take.
No, you live in a house. Yours is gonna be probably quadruple mine
Yeah.
because you have a pool, you know. But
Mm.
then again, you're not using that much water. It's
then
just your mom.
It's also you using the washing machine, using the dishwasher.
Oh, true. Yeah. But still, man, even with that, at most, I'd say you pay 600 rand a month.
I'm
For
gonna
water
give you
alone.
homework then. Let me give you homework. Go to your dad and your mom, sit them down, ask these questions, because they probably know better than us right now. And then you come back and then you tell us.
Okay.
So I'd like to know then what audience at home, like what is their story? You know, like what is that one thing that you can relate to or that you can remember, like growing up as a person of color? Like, is it sharing bathwater? Is it getting sworn at when you're asking for takeouts? Is it being sent out of your gate to go look for the 50 rand to go and buy the food, otherwise you're not going to eat? Like, what is it that you can,
Mm.
And I think that with that being said, do you want to just give, before we do a young outro? Oh no, Megan's gonna send us a producer's question
Okay.
to answer. But before we get into the producer's question, once she sends it to me, do you want to just give the people a little bit at home, like what it is you do on YouTube with your channel, like what you're focused on? Like,
Okay.
take a little young 15 minutes of your flowers type of vibe.
15, that's a long
You-
time.
Yeah, 15 is
No,
a
bro,
lot.
That's a long time.
I'm using like an analogy, like your 15 minutes of fame.
Okay. Fair,
Take 2
fair.
minutes, bro.
Okay, so basically on my YouTube, I shoot everything car related. I've got a couple projects that I'm busy with. I shoot my daily car. I shoot project cars. I tear cars apart to try and put them back together. And I go to shows and I just showcase the culture of the South African car scene because that has been frowned upon. I can say because
I'm not laughing at you. Megan said the most outlandish thing. I'm not sure
Nah,
if I
all
repeat
good,
it or
all
not.
good.
Lately the car scene has been frowned upon by a lot of people, and I'm just trying to kind of showcase that it is a very, how do I even put this? It's number one, it's a helpful culture.
Yes.
It's a growing culture. It's huge, and it's a supportive culture. So it's just a bunch of people sharing the same passion, and I'm just basically showcasing that, and also my own passion in cars and stuff like that. So
Did
that's
you-
basically what I do.
Did you see that guy who
what I
said he
like.
has the hottest GTI in SA?
Yeah,
And
What do you think of it?
I don't think that it is the hottest.
Yo, it's uggles, bro.
No, I don't think it's ugly either.
It's ugly.
No, I don't
It's
think
ugly.
So I would say that
Matte gold. Vinyl. Sis.
okay.
Sis.
So I do think his car is dope because it's different. Because it's not the same. It's not the same
it's
looking
ugly.
car.
What's his name?
No, bro.
His name
I also
Nati or
Nati,
something.
yeah. So I also think that what he's been able to do with his rap that he has on his car is
A terrible rap.
no, Brent.
Is one
is
of the
from
worst.
is from Need for Speed, which he created on Need for Speed.
Oh,
Yes.
is it?
He then transferred his Need for Speed design. So
Oh.
he created his car on Need for Speed.
Okay.
And then he
okay.
transferred that into real life, which I can give him his flowers for that. Because
Nah,
not,
that-
not,
nah,
not,
I'm
not a lot
joking.
of
Nati,
people.
it's
actually
it's
do
a
that.
cool
But don't
concept.
you also like the fact that he kind of he understands he's the villain in this story?
I think that's what made him kind of blow up. Is
Yeah.
because remember
It's
what I
because
told you
it's
earlier?
not-
When
yeah.
what
No
I
such
told
thing
you
as bad media.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's no such
Okay.
thing as bad
Even what's that guy?
publicity.
Vic Padel.
Yeah.
When they were at Campfest and he brought him up and he was just going at him and then he took it.
Exactly,
He literally
yeah.
took it like a champ.
Because
They,
he
they
knows.
went at him.
They were making fun of him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. They were
Publicly?
yeah,
On the
bro,
stage at
like, on the
Campfest.
stage, as he pulled up, Vic Padel was like, "Here's the hottest GTI." So a lot
Sarcastically.
of people were saying like they were mocking him. However, for him, it's fine because let's be honest. If you have someone that big in the culture talking anything about you,
It's
whether-
good.
It's good.
bro. People are gonna
It's
know
gonna
you
blow up.
because they're like,
Good.
"Ah, you're the guy that." You're like, "Yeah, I'm the guy."
Hey.
So he kind of soaks that in.
Shout out
So-
Nati.
But also he has so much going for, like he's an actual professional racing
He's a
driver.
race
He
driver,
races
yeah.
for Toyota.
Oh,
Like
okay.
he's a talented kid. And I
Oh.
think this is just he's like,
He's way.
I'm
off.
having fun on the
Yeah.
outside of my actual career path life. I'm just gonna be a villain in everyone else's story.
Okay. No,
But I
it's
think
just
he's-
my opinion. It's my opinion.
But I
also
it's
think
an
that
ugly
he's
car,
yet
But
to-
now that you gave me this whole backstory, I think completely different.
No, but
But I do also
don't
think
like it
that
either.
he's also like it's not my cup
my
of tea.
personal.
Yeah.
But remember, your car is the way you build
It's
your car
special
is
to you.
subjective. So it's
Subjective.
it's
Yeah.
it's all-
Usually it's subjective.
it's all your own
Okay.
thing, bro. So like the only thing I would say that he needs to kind of still adapt to is knowing, like, so he's built his car in a track setup, right? You can see the build is like a track setup, which is dope. Then you got the air suspension, which kind of now adds the stance to it, right? But the stance culture is completely different. They don't build cars as a track setup for shows. Show setup is a lot different to a track setup.
setup.
So, for instance, a show setup is more like thin rubber tires. The car's obviously slammed
On
to
the
the
ground.
floor. You've got custom interior, those type of things, right?
Yeah.
So he focused a lot on the exterior,
Mm.
which is cool. And he's obviously got the racing tires, which is practical for what he does. But
So he races it.
Yeah.
I thought he has another racing car.
mixing the two
he does. He has
can
like
work.
an
One of
actual. The GTI is his personal car,
Yeah.
but he
But
actually
he
races for Toyota
Toyota.
Gazoo Racing.
Okay.
But obviously, when you're in the racing scene, a lot of the things you see there, you're like, that's dope, and then you transfer that
Yeah.
to your daily or
Yeah.
whatever. So,
Yeah.
um,
Okay.
I think him trying to merge the two is cool. It can work. It just, I think, in the moment right now, not so much. Because back in our parents' days, you could have thick tires and lower your car, and that's cool because that
But
was
the culture's changed now.
it's changed heavily. So I would say that specific style that he's trying to do, I think he needs to choose his niche and run with that. Because either way, his car's going to be appreciated wherever he goes. And either way, his car's not going to be appreciated wherever
it's
he
like
goes.
me trying to claim that I'm stance,
But your car's not slammed.
it's literally just been lowered
just
a little
lowered.
bit.
So-
I focus more on performance.
But
and it's
hey,
the
yeah.
same
So,
thing.
like you say, you got people talking. We're talking about it right now.
Exactly.
You know, let's
bro.
hope people talk
shout
bad
out to
about
him
us.
for that.
They probably will with some of the stuff
So
I've
let's
said.
let's hope they speak about your haircut.
If you need a phone fixed, my guy.
No, it's come
Okay. I want to ask you guys something.
photo.
We call him Bye.
So I'm gonna ask both, and we'll see which one we keep in, because Megan sent one very outlandish one and one bit just safe.
Okay.
So the first one, and it depends on how you guys gonna answer this, but I think this is gonna be very good for
Tell
content.
Caitlin to relax, bro.
Nah,
Nah,
bro,
it's vibrating
that's
one
my-
way by my tire.
That's my Gmail, bro.
Oh.
I can read it to you guys. BOTB, triple the chances, half the price.
Ah.
That's a dream home owner.
Not Chad
Yep.
giving a free advertisement here.
Go to the question, bro.
So Megan's question to us as the committed gentleman
Committed.
is:
Gentleman.
your wife's gone to an Usher concert. They've done the cherry moment. He's done the thing where
Oh yeah.
he puts the cherry and then yeah.
Yeah.
Would you rather he feed it to you or to your wife?
My nigga, feed me the cherry,
Bro,
bro.
yeah,
I
like-
like cherries.
Bring the thing.
I want it.
Bring
This
the
is
cherry,
not
bro.
something I have to do. This is something I want to do.
Bring the cherry.
Usher, feed me the cherries.
The
man.
way he feeds it.
I don't care.
I don't
Just
care,
feed
bro.
me the cherry.
Bring the cherry.
No, on a serious note, you are not feeding my wife. I was nervous when my wife went to Chris Brown.
Oh, that's why I wanted
Oh,
to
she
ask
did?
this one.
Yeah, Chris Brown's busy swinging shirtless across the concert.
I thought he was gonna say something else.
Yeah, bro, like
Just
swinging
swanging.
his- Like, what? Hold on. Pause, brother.
A few days before the Chris Brown concert, I was trying to get in my wife's head, like,
Yeah.
you know, you went to dirty parties, right?
You know what type of man he is.
Is this the type of concert you want to go to?
If you see car keys, leave it.
Bro, nothing worked. Nothing worked. She went to that. She went to that.
Okay.
But yeah, what
Oh,
about
we
you,
bad,
bro?
though.
Would you take
Would
the
you- would
cherries?
you take the
I
cherry?
would burst onto that stage, knock her off the stage, be like,
I knew there was.
as you want to lower that thing, be like, nope.
I knew there was violence involved, and this so said it.
You're
It's
like,
always
babe,
some
sit
sort
down.
of
Ursha, how do you want me?
There's not a chance in hell my wife's out there. Just
no,
no,
not my wife.
Telling
bro,
your wife,
not my
these are
wife."
my confessions. Mine there.
Let it burn outside there.
No, that's hectic. That's hectic. I don't know what I would do with myself if I don't think my wife would do that. Honestly, I don't think she would accept cherries even from Usher. Maybe from Chris Brown, but maybe Usher she would be like,
But
no.
you tune him now,
that would be
nah.
Yeah.
but if she did,
Nah,
that would be
you
the,
good.
like, just picture the car ride home, man. Because now you're going to pick up after the concert. Or they say you were there also now.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And he just called up and now it's done. Now you're just sitting there in the car ride. She's out there reminiscing.
Imagine
about,
the rest of the concert. Now she's next to you.
Yeah.
Usher's bringing out the jams, and you have to sing along.
You know?
Oh,
But now
these
you're also
are
in
my
the-
confessions.
This one I thought
Looking at your wife.
Then now, just imagine now you're in the car. Now she's out there. I
Awkward.
can't imagine. Best mama. You just out there. Imagine.
Robin must know.
Oh.
This is deeper than the podcast.
This guy's going to have discussions at
No, I'm
home,
joking.
bro.
I actually have a question, right?
Yeah.
Based on this now, before we outro, because it's something I thought about a lot, right? So obviously, the Brazilians in the Premier League, Chris Brown, who else? Wait, listen. I'm
Brazilians in
getting to a
Premier League.
point, right? Like your Bobby Firminos, your Anthony's, your Fabinho's, your Virgil van Dijk's, Chris Brown. Don't they just look like colored
Chris
gents?
Brown.
Listen, don't they just all look like colored gents from the hood?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it just me?
No, you're right.
You know
you're
who
right.
looks like a colored gent from the hood?
Richarlison.
Facts.
Yeah.
Hard facts on that one. And also Alexander Isak.
Yes.
He looks like a gent that you find at the Pakistani shop, bruh. Fixing his phone.
Yeah.
Oh, where? Alex, bruh.
Bruh, Jaden Sancho.
Yes.
All of them,
From
bro.
Florida, that's one, bro. That is straight from
Jude
Florida.
Bellingham, bro.
Yeah,
All of them.
Trent, Jude.
Do you know how many times I sit around, I'm just like, yeah,
like, I
I
know
go on
these
socials
gents.
and
Yeah.
I see like girls losing their minds, and I'm like, that's just Henry from Florida.
Yeah.
Relax yourself.
Even like Joe Linton, bruh. He looks like that.
Yeah,
That gets in a
yeah.
fight in school always,
Bro.
bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh, relax. Stop it, Franklin.
And they even have the same hairstyle,
Yeah,
bro.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
glad.
fair,
I'm
fair,
glad
fair.
it
So it's a
was not the
colored
only
thing.
one.
It's not just a South African
Yeah,
thing. It's
yeah.
a colored thing
Yes.
to look like this.
Okay,
Yeah, that
I'm glad it's
hairstyle.
not just me. I thought every time I watch Premier League, I'm like, nah, man.
The O's.
the bruise.
The bruise. Away.
Yeah, away. That's all you want to say to them. Away when they score. Like, away.
Away, massacre.
Yeah, son.
Okay, with that being said,
Sorry, right? You confused me with the Chris Brown in the
bro,
Premier
sure.
League.
Sorry.
I was like, where is this
He
going?
confused me when he was talking about Brazilians. Then he said Virgil van Dijk. And I'm like,
no, 'cause you know when you have a thought and you're like, but also that
Yeah,
brew
yeah,
and
yeah.
that brew and that brew.
Now we
Oh,
feels
yeah.
you. We feels you.
So
this all came out because you spoke about neck tattoos.
yes,
That's a lot of
exactly
colored
what
gents
came
go
up.
for neck tattoos.
Hey, I want one, but I can't have one, right?
Why you don't get a job?
Yeah, you don't want to do that to yourself.
Collared shirt, the same as where mine stop at a certain point. You can wear long sleeve when you go up and nothing shows.
Bro, like the world has changed right now. You can get a tattoo and a job.
Let me put it this way:
A neck tattoo, though, guys.
there's very rich people that I see sometimes at Moss that have obviously like reverted as well, and those gents are full on tattooed,
What?
and they just pulling out their
Tattoos are
Bentleys
just-
and stuff like that.
Isn't that a bit hectic for your religion?
When you revert, you're basically like a baby. You have no
Like a
sin.
newborn.
Yeah, like your slate's been wiped clean. So what you do from that moment is now like your like nothing carries
Okay.
over. Yeah.
Transferring. What you
Uh.
did at your old club.
But
different.
no, you guys haven't convinced me enough.
No.
I'm not getting a neck tattoo.
Shit.
Okay,
thought
get
you got
a
it right.
arm.
Yeah, I'll get a sleeve for sure, which
Yeah.
we must still speak about. So I want this guy to design it for me, or maybe you as well. You into design? I'm gonna show
But
you
you must tell me what
the,
you
the
want.
idea,
Like,
and you can
we
design
put
it for me.
together.
Yeah.
But with that being said, thank you for coming on, bro.
Thank you for having me,
Thanks,
guys.
Chad.
This was fun.
Yeah. We're gonna cut a lot out, but
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed myself.
maybe if you're happy with the results, you can be a recurring guest.
I don't mind.
Come back.
You guys
bro.
are vibes.
Yeah, come
Come
back.
back, bro.
Like, come and visit us.
This was so fun. This was so fun. Today was so
This
fun.
man.
No, do you know basically said he's like, you know what? It was fun with you, Chad. Thank you for being here. I didn't enjoy the last one. That's basically what he just said.
No, when I'm saying this one was funnier, bro, than the last one.
Exactly. You're in the same thing.
Okay. I don't think, however you phrase it, I don't think you're gonna win. Bro. He's always gonna just.
Chad, don't come back. You're making this hard for us, bro.
Okay. Yeah.
Nah, I'm just pressing you. That was amazing. With that being said, please tell the people where to find you on socials, YouTube and your socials.
Oh yeah. So on my TikTok, on Instagram, and on YouTube, just search just Chad. On TikTok, just Chad ZA. YouTube, just Chad ZA, and on Instagram, just Chad.jk. Yeah, you'll find me there. I'm the guy with the red but not red Fiesta. Red, but yeah, it's very debatable.
Said.
The car is actually molten orange, but looks red. So you'll see.
But yeah, man. Like I said, thank you for coming. Thank you.
Thank
for
you guys.
giving these
This is vibes.
people your handles. We'd love to have you back because as you can see, Brent can only function. He's very very clear. He can function now better when you're here. So
after saying I should go.
Imagine. But now, all jokes aside, guys, you can find us on Spotify. You can find us on Apple Podcasts now. Also,
nice.
Thank you for watching. Like in those 8 hours, you guys just blew that previous video up, and Brent, we still trying to figure out
The
where-
Russians.
the Russians
No.
and the Americans, like where you guys are coming from.
Yeah.
In Europe, but nevertheless, thank you. Even to us African people who, this was
It's nice that everyone can relate,
exactly.
no matter where you are. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't speak the same language, but we all have the same experiences, more or less.
Hopefully YouTube is putting the right subtitles for you guys.
Yeah, and it's not just
Mm.
gibberish.
Away. I wonder how they're gonna do that one. Away.
Kykey, my bro. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out.
Let's check.
But it's gonna be okay.
we'll get it right. But with that being said, please like, subscribe, and comment, guys. Tell us what you guys want to see, what you guys want to have in the next few episodes. If you guys would like us to have more guests on, if you guys would like us to get into different cultures and scenes, whether it be music, fitness, whether it be delving deep into the car scene and the car culture, that type of thing. Because we've got the connections. We can make it happen. You guys just need to let us know what you want to see and we'll make it happen.
Please comment. Just comment. It'll be nice to know that we
I
actually
think.
talking to you.
Can I
Yeah?
make a suggestion? We should
ahead.
bring a doctor here.
A doctor.
To stand trial and plead their case against Brent since he won't go.
Right. Like, so we should have a discussion where you guys have a doctor as a guest.
You know what I think?
And then
actually?
you can ask the doctor all the questions you want.
But ask them to write it down and tell them and tell you what it says there.
So, Brent, you could even start it off by saying, so what's your purpose? Why should I pay for you?
Prove to me.
Because then obviously the doctor's going to say, I have a passion for helping people, so help them for free. You could ask those questions.
Guys, please comment. Just comment what you'd like to
is
say.
the
Just say aware. Just say aware. I just want to know who we're talking to. Just
Aware,
Hit us with something.
A-W-E-H or A-W-E or A-W-E-A-H. However you spell it.
But no, so we're thinking of, we want real estate agents, doctors, influencers such as fitness gurus,
Musicians.
musicians.
Artists.
Yeah.
Like-
Now we're going to get all of that. We're going to get all of that, fam. So,
But I think let's end this chaotic
Sneakerheads. would be
outro.
good.
sneakerheads. That'll be a
Sneakerheads
dope
would
one,
be
bro.
dope, yeah.
Yeah. What
Even
else?
But bodybuilder guys, they can even come and sit here. And...
Nah, we're just gonna speak about chicken and broccoli. It's gonna be boring.
No, bring them.
No,
bring them.
but
Look,
like-
even if
like-
they're here for 30 minutes and leave,
Yeah. Okay.
we'll have that segment.
The process of getting ready for bodybuilding, like extensive.
Oh.
Those type of things.
But bring them, make some. We can run a convo for an hour with them. I'm
Okay.
sure we can. Why not?
Okay, Pete, I'll do that. But
Yeah.
with that being said, thank you guys so much.
Because I would
for
like to know.
watching.
I would ask him. I would ask the bodybuilder something like.
We're
Does
not
he-
gonna end, bro. No, you ask the bodybuilder. Ask the bodybuilders what?
If he has a beauty routine like Michyle,
Oh yeah,
You know?
Yes,
actually.
they do actually.
it would be fun to know things like that.
And
So-
what kind of oil do they use?
They don't use oil. They get tanned at the competition.
Yeah, but they're always looking oily though.
always looking oily.
It's an additive in the tan.
So it's like not Vaseline or like baby oil or
And is it true that they have small?
personalities.
It would
you
be
for
interesting.
watching.
It would be interesting.
Bro, Megan, this
Bring
is when we
them.
get roll credits.
Bring them.
Thank you guys
Thank you,
so
thank you,
much for
everybody.
watching. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Okay.
You guys are dumb.